Well, good evening, folks. You got solo me again here. Sorry about that. I got a couple of things we're going to do a little different tonight. Uh, I've got an offer to make to everybody. See if you think it's worth participating in. You know, the Western Shepherd Project has been obviously something my first love, I guess you could say. I thought when we got Bart and started reproducing pups with excellent hips and low shedding intelligence, that, you know, I'd pretty well accomplished everything I was looking for. But the more I see these dogs grow and mature, the more I'm realizing there's a lot more things you can do with the breeding program than just physical. You know, Bart has got this fondness for children, and he passes that on to, I don't know how, but he passes it on to all his offspring. So I got to thinking, if you can pass that emotion on, maybe there's others. And then I got to looking at the hair situation, and I thought, you know, we've got it down to where we've got, 60% of the shedding wiped out, 40 to 60%. Why can't we take it down even more than that? And so we began Western Shepherd 2.0. And that's what I was going to talk to everybody about tonight. If you're interested in such things, what I've learned is, I mean, there's a lot of challenges to trying to make all these nuts and bolts fit on the screws and pull together. So the biggest chore at this stage of the game, we have a standard. We're consistently breeding dogs to that standard, but we have to spread the gene pool so we maintain the hybrid vigor that's making them so healthy and all the other qualities without losing our other qualities. This is where you come in. I've done the figuring. We're going to have, I've started this litter we got on the ground right now is the first step towards the 2.0. The purpose of 2.0 is going to be chiefly to cut back on shedding even more than we already have. I'd like to have the first hypoallergenic working dog. Wouldn't that be a kick in the pants? Something you could take without getting hair all over your uniform, and don't worry about the kids sneezing. I'd also like to refine some of the things personality-wise, enhance the sociability. Right now, I think it's safe to say that all of these Western Shepherds they're as calm as a German Shepherd until you hit their hot button. Then they're hot. They're as hot as a Malinois or a Pit Bull. But they're a little sensitive sometimes. And that's on the Dutch Shepherd side of the coin. So I would like to get that a little stronger. In other words, a little tweaking. Physically, they're where I want them to be. Males are 85 to 105, females 75 to 90. Very athletic. Keep them like this. So there's where we're trying to go. And in order to get the personality, we got to watch them grow up. So here's a new warranty that we got for all the pups. If you want to participate in the program, if you're interested in getting a pup. And we've got another thing for adult dogs. I'll tell you about that in a minute. I call it the T to T warranty. Right now, you got a 100% guarantee against hip problems or congenital structural faults. I'm going to go a step further because, again, I want to see the personality in these dogs. I want these to be the golden retriever of the working dog world, personality-wise, able to fit in any social situation, anywhere, anytime, any place, and still take out Godzilla if he comes to your front door. In order to do that, we need to watch the pups grow up. So the T to T warranty is going to cover all your structural problems. We're also, as you know, we do the obedience training lessons for anyone who gets a pup, no charge. It's all included in the price. I'm going to make several videos at each stage of life development for the pups. Everyone who wants to participate will get these videos every quarter till they have their dog at 18 months of age. I'm assuming everyone who watches this is pretty savvy on dogs, and we all know big dogs are what gets thrown away. That's what people take to the pound. That's what they can't control. That's where they have the problems. And all the problems that dogs have with people are caused by the people having the dogs. And we know that. So the T to T warranty, by that I mean from tit to tomb. We're going to stay with each and every one of you with consultations, lessons, any training things you'd like to do. We'll video conference back and forth if you have trouble with your dog. We want to see the personality of the dog as it develops. And we want to make sure that however these emotions get passed on genetically, that we're bringing out all the right emotions. For instance, we know about prey drive and defense drive. And we know in defense, the dog can choose fight or flight. And we have seen consistent examples because people don't train in defense because they're afraid to push the dog into flight. And that's legit, you know, it sure can happen. But what I've seen in Bart's babies is they don't seem to have the flight side of defense. When they're stressed, they always, so far, choose the fight. We've had we've taken young dogs and pushed them really hard. They don't back up. They just don't back up. So these are the personality traits we want to enhance. We want to check and make sure that they're got the endurance physically for long tracking. So anyway, that's guaranteed everything from the time they're weaned, from the tit to the tomb. We're going to stay with each and every person who's getting one of these dogs. Now, with the spreading, I hear people always say, oh, you just threw too much together and said you got to breed. Well, actually, no, this is something I've been working with for, as you know, Bart's 12 years old. And it took me about 7-8 years to get Bart. So this is something, this is not a throw them together and call it a dog. This is a project. And in order to mix the breeds I'm mixing, I have several, sperm donors, I guess you'd call them. And I don't like seeing the dogs living in a kennel. So here's the golden offer. If you're interested and you're in this immediate area, I have 3 of the adult studs that we have used in the program. 2 that are 3-year-olds. They're obedience trained. We've got a Dutch Shepherd, we've got a Malinois, we've got a Western Shepherd. These are all adult males that we have used at some point in our in our breeding program to spread our gene pool out, to keep our hybrid vigor up. but I don't want them living in a kennel all their life. I just don't like dogs living in kennels. So what I'm going to do is anyone, if you think you're interested, and these are trained dogs, you can see them. Their obedience is good. I can't say about the housebreaking, but if you are interested, I would like to place these 3 studs in a home where I have access to future breeding. You have a trained adult dog, turnkey, ready to go, and we partner on the situation. Obviously, I'm gonna check everybody out. You have to have a yard. If you're in an apartment, you don't need my Dutch Shepherd in your apartment building. So I'm going to ask for a $300 commitment fee on your part. Inspect your premises, make sure everything's like it is, and we'll have to stay in touch with each other, on a regular basis. But you will end up with a really nice dog, and my dog will end up with a really nice life, and hopefully a little bit down the road we'll all end up with Western Shepherds that are even a better dog than they are today. So if you're interested, you can go to the webpage, Capel K9. Oh, we're getting the new Western Shepherd webpage will be up pretty soon too, by the way, where we'll explain some of these things. But go to the webpage if you need to contact me. Give me a call. If you're looking for a pup, we've got the first litters for our 2.0 project on the ground right now. So proven breeding, we know exactly what they are. They are just the breeding that we needed to move forward to cut down even more on the shedding and improve other qualities. So we have those on the ground if you're interested in the pup. And then if you want to take on one of the adults, give me a call. We'll see what we can come up with. We'll see you next week. We'll go back and do some training stuff. Thanks.